when people when you bleep out, numbers or something in one of your 4Ds and that kind of stuff, is that because they requested it?
Nope.
Or is it because...
I mean, once in a blue moon we'll post game, but 90% is our subjective call. D-Rock has a good flavor. Babin was great learning. Dustin, a new crew, Caleb, they're starting to learn. D-Rock's kind of watching a little bit. We're learning. I mean, look, we had a week about a month ago. I'm looking at Andy and Dustin. We had a week about a month ago where 3 different pieces of content caused us some headaches because we didn't blurt everything, or the context was lost, or the way we titled it. So it comes with the territory, but the answer is no.
So do you have to go back and take that down, or what do you do in that case?
We take it down for a second, blur out or whatever, or beep out or edit out and repost it. Right?
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
That's it.
Well, I got to tell you, man, I have on my long list of goals. If I accomplish all my goals this year, my reward to myself is to come up there and do a 4D.
Dude, so, honestly, on a very serious note, now it's in the Sasha group, not VaynerMedia. The 4Ds, dude, it's fucking crazy, right? So the price is going up, right, to $12K. So $12K from $10K. Oh, yeah, by the way, empathywines.com/barter, or it's just Google Empathy Wines barter.
It's on the top of
By the way,
website.
Trouty's trying to steal some cases here. This is an inside joke. Not an inside joke. This is an inside secret most people don't know. You can actually barter on Empathy Wines. If you buy $12,000 worth of wine, you get you get a 4D seat. So, literally, you can get $12,000 worth of fucking wine for free. I know.
Awesome.
It is super awesome. Actually, we have to close it. That's fucking ludicrous. You're getting the benefit for no fucking reason, you two fucking jerk-offs. You're hurting, Vayner's revenue. Yeah, it was my idea. Dude, anyway, I can't wait to see you. I'm going to be in Tampa soon. We just signed, I don't know if you're following Vayner Sports serendipitously. You like sports, but we just signed Tampa Bay's running back, Peyton Barber. So I promised his mom that I'd come down to a Bucks game. So I'll be in Tampa.
Yeah, man. I'm a Buccaneer, dude. Of course, I'm a Gator in Gainesville, and then Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Your running back is with, Peyton Barber's with Vayner Sports.
Excellent.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks, bro. Talk to you soon.
Hey, man, real quick. One last thing.
Bob Memory. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, so I have a podcast on here. It's called the WHOA GNV Podcast. I'm not going to ask you to be on it or anything like that because I definitely. But
listen, if you're being smart, here's what let me give you a recommendation. You can go to Empathy Wine's barter page, submit a certain amount of wine bought to get me to be a guest, and no joke, when I'm desperate to sell 25,000 cases, this is how I get tricked.
All right, I don't have the money for that.
Right, I get it.
But I just want a selfie
But if you
video.
buy, bro, if you go on Craigslist and buy laser discs, you can exchange $5 of water for $6,000 worth of laser discs. I don't know if you've been watching for a while.
Yeah. Cool.
Dude, the flip life is real. I don't understand I don't understand how people don't know that the flip life, if you have $10 to your name, the fastest way to get to 10,000 is the flip life.
Yeah.
Do you want to flip?
Your stuff's crazy, man. I've been watching all this stuff. Garage selling. Yeah,
dude,
of course I want to flip.
Have you watched Trash Talk?
Yes, I watched all of them, man. It's insane.
Dude, Bob Memory, my favorite. Dude, big shout. Real quick, I apologize. What? Bob Memory, who has one of the great Instagram accounts where he goes crazy voiceovering sports clips. I don't know if you follow him. Dude, you have to follow him. Bob Memory. He's the voice right now of the Buffalo Wild Wings commercial during March Madness.
Oh, I saw that. I knew it was him.
You knew it was him? He just posted in the comments, Nora, he wants 15 cases.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you guys need to be paying attention.
Dude, I'm walking around my garage, like I told you while you're saying this, trying to figure out what I can sell.
Dude, yeah, look at your garage, dude. All that shit you're looking at right now is fucking sitting there and it's horse shit. If you fucking hustle and just list it, dude, everybody all the fucking 10,000 people that are watching right now, literally 80% of them, because I don't make assumptions, 80% of them have $1,000 worth of stuff in their home right now. 80% have $1,000 worth of stuff on eBay and Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and Mercari that they don't use ever again.
Easy. There's at least 3,000. There's at least 3,000 in here from stuff my kids don't even use.
Dude, you have $3,000 worth of shit in your fucking garage. Now, what 80% of the 80% do is have a garage sale and sell it for $100 to fuckers like me that make sell for $3,000. Dude, did you watch the trash talk where I bought the fucking Olympic pins for $20 and sold it for like $3,000?
$2,500 or something? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't want to hear shit from anybody who needs $5,000 because you need $20 in America to get the $5,000. $20 in an education on the flip life.
Gary, you're awesome, man. I love you
back.
Thanks
I love you
so
back,
much for
bro.
everything
Thank
you
you
do.
so much.
All right,
See ya.
see ya.
Go ahead, Nate. Rob, I'll answer something so real quick. Dude, I'm getting drunk. I think it's going to happen.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go. I mean, Rob, let me sneak something in real quick. You call, and I'll fucking do two things at once. Let's go.
So this one's like kind of negative, but
I don't care if it's negative. I'm fucking ready.
This guy's totally wrong. If you prioritize, if you prioritize the way the collective feels above individual performance, you'll have no leader.
That's already ready? Fuck him. I didn't say the collective. I said the fucking dictator CEO, she or he has to decide. I don't fucking care about the fucking entitled underneath a fucking A winner that's awesome. I'm talking about stop being a fucking dick and looking the other way for somebody that's earning you money at the expense of the culture of your company because you're looking at micro short-term finances instead of long-term macro finances, dick. You got that?
I got it.
But keep saying what he was going to say.
Line muscle.
Okay,
What did he actually say?
He said you'll not only lose the ideas that give your company an edge, but you'll do the exact opposite of what this guy's saying. You'll bureaucratize your company and slow down your efficiency to check with herd mentality and drive your high performance to other companies.
Dear sir, you clearly made assumptions from what I said. I was saying the CEO has to he's making the assumption that I'm listening to the masses. I don't listen to the masses for shit. I'm making the decision and watch it. Got it? He thinks I'm talking about democracy. I'm talking about dictatorship. Mm-hmm. You want something? You want some wine? You drink wine?
I do.
Have you tried it yet?
It is. It's
You
very
love?
good. It's very good.
You're too new for me to ask if you ordered it yet. This is Dick Face Babin. Took 6 years to order it. Right? Nick knows. Nick was just laughing. Nick could barely hear that, and he's still laughing. He knows you're a Dick Face Babin. But I'm pumped you're in now. Now I love you. Who's this?
Hello.
Marianne? Marianne, this is Gary
Yes?
Vaynerchuk.
Oh, Gary, I love you.
I love you back. You know what else I love? May. I'm looking at May right now. May is on my team. She's a fucking gangster. And everybody's now shaking their heads, which even triple confirms it. But Marianne, let's focus on you. Where are you from, and what are you going to do with the wine?
So I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia, but I am from White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, home of the Greenbrier, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I flip products online as a hobby. I own a landscape company.
Yes. Keep going.
I've been listening to you for like about 4 years now, and literally when I saw that I could speak to you, I was like, I've got to buy this wine. I love wine, but I buy $3 wine at Aldi. So there you go.
Well, listen. So now I'm super flattered. What are you going to do with real? Like, this is real wine. You've been buying $3 bullshit wine. Now you're about to get 3 cases of real wine. Do you have a plan for it?
Well, I'm going to drink it, and I'll probably share it.
Hold on, real
and,
quick. I actually am going to say something super weird. And I'm not kidding. This is going to be a learning experience for a lot of people. Are you enjoying the $3-4 wine that you're buying?
I love it. I drank some earlier tonight.
So I want to
yeah,
talk to you about
I
this.
love-
This is gonna curveball people. I love that, and I've had $3-4 wine I've liked as well. I just want to give you a huge warning. This is you just paid $20 for wine that is actually $40 to $50 quality because of the deals I was able to get. Because who I've been in the wine world, plus secretly Bab and D-Rock, all of us are working on this huge documentary for it, and we're going to really make the vineyards that we work with famous, so they're going to be able to charge more for their grapes. It's a whole thing. You're about to drink these wines, and after you drink these wines, those $3 and $4 wines that you like now are going to taste like dog shit.
Thank you.
So I'm not kidding. No, I mean this. This is a weird thing.
Thank you.
I'm being serious, and I appreciate you saying thank you because you've been following me and you know this. I'm serious when I say this. You may want to consider to not drink the wines.
I am going to drink the wines, and probably because I'm making so much money, I'll probably buy every single year from you for the rest of my life.
Well, now I'm freaking out happiness. Let's go. She did drop the mic. You're amazing. Keep going. What can I answer for you?
Can I pitch you? Listen, Gary. I'm going to tell you this really quick because I know you have to call all these people.
Go.
I have a great TV show idea. Like, April 2017 was like the worst time of my life, and I literally was at rock bottom, and I literally stepped into this landscaping business by accident, and I don't know really anything about this industry. And every day when I'm living my life, I'm a single mom of 2 boys. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And every day I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm going out and I'm crushing it. I'm doing sales and so forth. And I'm always thinking, like, God put in my spirit, like, I was going to have this TV show. So I got this idea that I think it would be amazing to follow, like, 3 to 4 entrepreneurs on a reality show that's living a life like mine.
Okay, how do I help?
I think we should just have a conversation. Like, I can email.
Send me
you my
an email.
idea.
Send me your email of your idea, and I'm going to put you in touch with William Morris Endeavor, the biggest talent agency in Hollywood. I've got huge connections. They rep me, and I'm going to fucking change your life if it's a good idea.
I mean, I think of the TV crew. I know other entrepreneurs that are.
I don't want
the
any
same
more
like
talking
me.
here. I don't want any more talking here. Send me the full idea,
So,
and I'm going to forward it to
I
the
will.
most powerful fucking TV agents in the world.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Done.
Done. I love you.
Done. Magic. I love you, Gary. I love you.
Let me give you a
Every
super
day I
secret
listen to you.
that almost nobody knows. Literally nobody in this room knows, and this is clearly the Rosé talking. There's a very good chance that VaynerMedia is going to open an office in Atlanta. So we'll be talking.
Yes, I love it.
I fucking love it, man. All right, love you. See ya.
I can do your landscaping. I can do the landscaping.
I
can
like
put the flowers in your house.
Japanese apple trees.
Okay, I don't know what they are, but
I'm not sure if that's real either, but Google it. I love you. See ya. Thank you. All right, let's keep this going. As the rosé is kicking in, shit's getting weird. Let's fucking questions. Let's go. Like, this might be the time to tag friends because things are about to get weird. Nick Dio, do not leave. I know you have a side hustle, but don't leave. Do not leave. It's 10:37. If you drop the 0, that means 1:37 p.m., baby. Sign up for this. Let's go. Raga, what can I answer for you? Guys, if you want me to answer your questions.
Apple trees.
Are there Japanese apple trees?
Uh,
I don't think so.
How to grow a Japanese apple?
I think they
There's
exist.
Japanese apples.
Yeah, there's apple. Let's go. Let's go. Call Raga. Andy, what are you doing? I see a coat. Dude, we're fucking just starting to have fun. You going? All right.
There's Japanese apple trees,
Sure,
but they're also
hiring
just apple
emotionally
trees.
intelligent people is important.
What?
Hiring emotionally intelligent people is important, but companies need to also adapt their processes to scale diverse and inclusive behaviors.
Sure.
If you're looking for great innovators, you should look beyond happy faces and appreciate different ways.
People are so lost, man. People just didn't understand what I was saying in that video. I agree. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. I'm telling, in this video, I'm speaking about firing people who are cancerous individuals who happen to also drive disproportionate financial success. And I'm speaking to leaders and owners of the behavior of looking the other way because of short-term financial value in lieu of long-term financial value. Look, the Japanese. We may make a exclusive version of Empathy Wines out of Japanese apples for the Japanese apple trees. Andy, why are you leaving? We're just getting going. Andy, May. Was Andy here on Sunday? Oh, he was actually. Fuck. But he was coming from courtside Knicks, fucking fancy boy. He's like LeBron's best friend now.
This is Gage.
Gage?
He bought 3 clubs.
3 clubs.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Tim.
Tim, it's Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh, he might be.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing extremely well. Nate's got a weird face because he thought your name was Gage.
Oh, my son's name is Gage.
Understood. Well, listen, first of all, thank you so much for the substantial order. It means a lot to me.
Oh, you're welcome.
What are you going to do with it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Where do you
my
live?
son's taking care of it. I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I love it. I know it well. What can I answer for you, my friend?
So, my son's a huge fan of yours, and he's got me interested in you as well. Watched a lot of your stuff. Most of the stuff's been through him and what he suggested. The social media is an area that I'm not an expert at.
Okay.
I own a small restaurant,
Okay.
about 40-seat restaurant, kind of a quick service sort of place,
Okay.
barbecue and burritos.
Okay, love it.
So we're about a year, we'll be 2 years in June. Traffic has been absolutely horrible.
Okay.
So I've been in business for many, many years, but it's always been paper, color print type stuff.
Okay.
So trying to get into this social media thing.
Well, real quick, let me give you a hot take immediately. I want you to Google 1 mile, literally verbatim, 1 mile radius Facebook ads, 1 mile radius Instagram ads. If you run ads in a 1 mile radius of your QSRs and you realize that you need to make lots of different content until you find something that works, it will change your traffic at your business.
Okay.
I couldn't be, especially like BBQ and burrito, like if you're trying to hit that 15 to 40-year-old set, Instagram, Facebook will crush for you. You can only run ads in a 1 mile radius, and you can try 53 different creative ideas. You'll find something that works. You yourself need to become the best practitioner in it. It will really change your business, brother. It will change your business the way that direct mail changed businesses in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. It will change your business the way email and Google AdWords changed businesses in the 90s and 2000s.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, and look, I'm a total believer in it. I think it is the wave of now and the future, and it's free. I mean, basically free.
Well, it's free if you think about, listen, real quick, it's free if you think it's about organic. It's not free if you think about running ads, but it's a great deal if you think about running ads.
Well, I mean, to me,
Dwayne,
it's all,
you on
it's
your
all
phone?
sponsoring ads.
Hold on one second. I apologize. I literally saw my Twitter stream. Dwayne, you on your phone? Is that your phone? Yeah, you're stuck, bro. You shouldn't have fucking made your phone available. You knew I was on till 11:30. Yeah, it's a huge mistake. One of the worst mistakes. You want to leave, right? Whose phone is it? But why do you need it? No, we're good. Don't worry about stories. See you, Dwayne. All right. You need to become the practitioner of those ads. It will really matter. And to your point, it's of the now, and whether it's of the future or not is irrelevant. It's of the now, and that matters the most.
Right. So here's my basic question: is, as far as running and everything, or the actual ads themselves, I'm great with that. I mean, I've been in marketing for many, many years, so I know that's in the past. But will this tell me, this 1 mile radius thing, will this tell me more about content of the ads that I should be using? I know, like the difference between Instagram ads and Facebook ads, the appearance, the content, the offers, the whatever. That's the meat of what I'm looking for.
That's why VaynerMedia is a huge company, because the strategy and the art and the ability to make those things is what we're the best in the world of. So that's what you need to figure out. Let me give you something that's very important and a quick read on if it's working. Offers. I would immediately run in a 1 mile radius, come into our counter, use the secret word XYZ, and get free extra guacamole or fucking a skewer.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the quickest way for you to figure out if people are actually fucking even seeing it. Make an ad with you in it and say, I'm the owner of this. I'm running, like, literally no joke. I'm very into literal. Hey, guys, what's your name again? I apologize. I drank a lot of fucking rosé.
Yeah, no worries.
What's your name again? Tim?
Tim.
Tim,
Yeah,
if you ran an ad, I'm going to do an ad for you right now into the camera of what I would do. Hey guys, I'm Tim. I'm the owner of the BBQ Burrito Place. I've run this Facebook or Instagram ad literally within a 1 mile radius. First of all, if you stop by one of my stores and you see me, please say hello. I've loved being part of the Lancaster, Pennsylvania community. Also, shh, don't tell anybody. This is just for Facebook and Instagram. If you come to the counter and you say the secret word, Gary V, we will give you a free 16-ounce soda. We will give you a free burrito. We will give you a second taco. We will give you a steak. We will give you. I would run that ad immediately.
Okay.
Got it?
I like it.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I don't love doing induce kind of free shit because you get the worst kind of customers. Why I like it is that first week or two, you'll figure out how many people are actually seeing it because they'll come out. They'll come out. And then after 2 weeks, you're like, fuck, a lot of people are seeing this. You change the creative to not make it about inducing them. You make it about brand or something about your business. Do you understand?
Right.
It's
Yeah,
about the cadence. It's like a great boxer. It's like jab, 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 right hook, right? Like too many people think in one term. I think in multiple terms. I'm a chess player in a world of checker players. So what I just told you was a chess move. I'm going to run that for 14 days, get a feel. If my fucking traffic explodes, I'm like, fuck, this is working. Now let me change it because I don't want just the bottom dwellers who are just looking for a good deal. Got it?
Yeah.
That was fucking strategy. That was an insight. See, when I drink a little rosé and get a little tipsy, I start showing a little bit more of my smarts.
You know, I'm kind of the same way. Mine's more rum, but, you know.
Cool. So that's the game, brother.
Creative juices.
Got it?
I got it. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Josh McCown, I love you with all my heart. Josh is in the fucking thread. The best fucking, like, literally one of the best humans I've ever met. Josh McCown, Jets quarterback. Who's, like, really, he put out a statement debating if he's coming back, family, like, just a quality man. Tim, I really appreciate your order, man. It means a lot to me.
You got it.
I got to run. I see you. Love you, man. See you. Bye.
Yep.
Let's get it next. So, Raghav, what do you got?
This comment's about voice marketing.
What do we think about Babin ordering tonight? When did you order, D-Rock?
The last live stream.
Got it. That checks out. Makes sense. You two fucking dopes. All right, Raghav. Go ahead.
Do you see voice devices eventually replacing the phone? That's the first
No.
part. And number
Because
two,
voice devices aren't with you at all times. Now, they can be. I think the phone becomes the voice device. I think Siri... This is where Apple fucked up. They had fucking Siri 5 years ago. Devastated for them.
the second part was...
Somebody just wrote Babin is toxic. Nate, let's go.
Second part was, how do you see ad agencies making money on Alexa or getting clients from it?
By building apps, because apps built on top of Alexa are going to be big deals. And I think apps, games, I think games on voice are going to be huge. Think about Dungeons and Dragons. It's like us talking. Think about an Alexa. Like, I think gaming on voice devices in 7 years are monstrous. Lisa.
Hello.
Lisa, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for ordering Club Empathy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Really good. Thank you for ordering. Do you have any plans for the wine? You got any ideas?
Actually, I have a couple of plans.
Do you want to tell me, or is it like some secret shit?
Well, there's always secret shit, right? But
I like that. Is there anything I can answer for you tonight?
so one, we're definitely drinking the wine.
Good.
Can't wait for the red to come out.
Yeah, honestly, Lisa, on a very serious note, like, just from, like, the quality, like, we are so, like, you know, so here's how we've been talking. We kind of know so just on a strategy, just so you know, we think we've made the best, like, literally the single best rosé. Like, I think on Instagram in May and June, you won't be able to, like, not see people giving love to Empathy, because we're going to do a lot of influencer marketing. I'm going to send a bunch of bottles to my influencer friends. And then I just think people are going to taste it and share it. I think the red we're making is a $60 red. Call it Prisoner Plus. I don't know how much red you drink, but, like, it's going to be a monster. The biggest wild card in our family is the white. We're, like, which is really fun because Thursday I'm literally going to be in Napa or Sonoma. Or where is it? Napa. We're going to be blending. And I don't know, like, and it's not that I have, like, concern. I think we're trying to create something that doesn't exist on the white, so I'm super excited about it. So go ahead.
Okay, so if you can create something in the white that would make me drink a white, that would be amazing.
So on some real shit, have you ever had a white that you've liked?
No.
Now, I already love your vibe, so I think you're going to shoot it straight. Ready? Do you believe, this is huge, do you believe that you think that way because in the culture of society, people think red is better than white?
No, I think the exact opposite. I think the majority of people drink white because they don't have enough knowledge about red.
Well, but that's kind of like the point, right? Like to me, the thing that I tried to do with Wine Library TV in 2006 to 2011 was to get people into a place of treating wine the way they treat food, which is nobody apologizes or overthinks why they like a cheeseburger versus a steak versus oysters. But there's this whole culture around wine that intimidates people, and I just want people to like what they like, but try other shit.
Yeah, I think people feel safe. They feel safe with white, and red seems like out of their comfort zone, so they don't try it.
And where do you sit on the
and I think
rosé world?
I think the rosé world has taken off
Grind Creations
because it's middle ground.
I got it. Where do you live?
Naples, Florida.
Love it. That is amazing.
When are you coming here, by the way?
Yeah, I come to Naples all the time.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I like. Have
okay, well, you have
there.
my number now, so let's get together.
Let's hook it up. Anything? What can I answer for you?
All right. So here's. I have a two-part question. Listen, I watch you. I watch your podcast. I'm on your videos. I'm in your email drip. I love what you do. Love your message. Straightforward, no bullshit. And I have a brick and mortar.
Yep.
I have a health and wellness business.
Yep.
This is very successful.
Yep.
I have something that nobody else is doing across the country.
Understood.
I can possibly scale that.
Okay.
However, my biggest problem in that brick and mortar business is employees and staff.
That's a super easy fix.
And creating the culture, and I know it comes from me.
It does.
But I have to get out. I have to be 25% of the business and 75% running the business.
You have to hire. Yeah, you have to hire regional or store managers, and you have to fire them when they're not executing within the first 200 days.
200 days is the mark.
200 days is your mark. That's arbitrary, but it feels good to me. I like 6 months. You can get an obnoxious read on somebody in 6 months.
Yeah, I think what happens, though, and I'm speaking for myself, but I think I might also be speaking for small business, brick and mortar, is that you just need a body in the position. And so if they're breathing, you hire them.
Listen, I've lived in retail for the first 12 years, 13 years of my career. That is short-term thinking.
I get it.
Well, great. You'll get short-term results.
I get that too. So how do you get past that? How do you get past that short-term?
I always tell people this analogy. If somebody called me and said, hey, I want to get into shape, I say you have to eat better and you have to exercise. The advice is simple. The execution is hard.
Right.
You know, what you have to do is find the right leaders in your store. The advice is simple. The execution's hard. What makes the execution easier is constantly interviewing for somebody better than the person you have currently, which gives you the leverage to fire the person you currently have. The biggest mistake that people do is they don't execute on the offense once they have something in place. Once you have your current manager in place, you should be in concurrent interviewing her or his replacement in case they don't work out. And that is the biggest mistake that people make. Nobody does that. I did, and that's why I won.
Okay.
That makes sense, right? That's like a little bit of a different kind of...
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense. So let me ask you, here's part 2 of my question. I am a cancer survivor. I am just recently a best-selling author of a book called Shine Beyond Cancer, and I am launching that second part of a business because I'm always creating.
Yep. You're an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur. And so I feel like
can I ask you something crazy?
Yeah.
The first business we just talked about on the retail side, do you own 100% of it?
100%.
One of the things that I would tell you that you should sleep on is, should you give up 20% of the business being earned out over 40 years for a minority partner that allows you to be the entrepreneur that you are?
That's fucking crazy because I have been thinking about that.
Because you're fucking smart. Now, before you give somebody 20%, earned out over 4 years, which means how I would structure it is if they don't make it to year 1, they get nothing. If they make it to year 1, they get 5% of the business. Are you following me?
Gotcha.
So now all of a sudden you're less scared, right? Because when people hear that from me, they're like, I'm fucking scared. What if I pick the wrong person? Good news. You have 11 months and 7 weeks to figure out if it's the right person before you give them 5 points. Got it?
Right. Yep.
What I love is you rotating managers until you find somebody you love, because that's the right person to make that bet with, not somebody from the outside that you think is right.
Exactly. But I also have a business that can be franchised and grown and scaled.
Cool. So now you need to decide what makes you happier, being a creative entrepreneur or maximizing the business that you have. Or be like me, where 80% of your time and 100% of your energy is to be building your core thing, aka Vayner, and 20% of your time and the extra 20 to 50% of your energy builds other shit so you can be creative. That is the secret of me.
Okay,
80% of me, of my time, but 100% of my energy is the CEO of VaynerMedia, which is why it's a monster business. 20% of my time and the extra 50% of my energy is around Gary Vee and all my other mishigas, including fucking Empathy Wines.
Right, but... Okay, so what I hear you saying is that what I have and what I can scale and what I can turn into millions is what is literally what I have in my brick and mortar. I just have to learn how to scale that.
Correct.
Where I'm not the person.
Correct. You're not the scaler, you're the creator.
I'm the creator.
Now you have to find somebody who's not a creator, who wants to quote-unquote take advantage and get 20% of the business for being the scaler, and both of you win. You ever see like a 70-year-old dude like married to like a 34-year-old woman?
Dude, I live in Naples, Florida all the time.
So what's happening in that situation is both parties have made a trade that values both parties, right?
Right. Everybody's winning. Everybody's getting what they need.
Correct. That's what I want you to do as an entrepreneur. You can find somebody who's an incredible scaler and executor and operator who's just a manager of a great company, but they just have a good salary. Now she or he has the ability to own 20% of a business, but for you it allows you to do other shit because you're creative as fuck. Understand?
understand. So now I have this also, this book,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and I have this book, and I have this experience, and I have this coaching, and I have this online opportunity. And again, it's all about creating, and it's about creating content, and it's about creating value, and it's about giving people what they need. And so now I'm torn between, do I put my energy into the brick and mortar and build that and scale that, or do I put my energy
Ready? We're going to end with this.
Yeah.
I think you need to hire a tremendous manager for your brick and mortar who has the potential to be your minority partner, or find somebody who scaled brick and mortar as an executive. Like, who was the number 7 at Orange Theory 4 years ago?
Right.
Do you see where I'm going?
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
I love you.
All right, love you.
See ya.
Hey, when you get to Naples, I'm gonna send you an email when you come to Naples. We're hanging out. You're gonna sign my bottles of wine. I'm giving them away.
Love it. Done. In. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Go ahead, Nate.
You want to talk to Hammy?
I want to talk to everybody. Anybody who fucking bought it, I need to fucking talk to. I just drank a whole fucking bottle of wine. I cannot believe I drank a whole fucking bottle of wine. Dude, it's uncomfortably easy to drink.
Empathy wines, uncomfortably easy to drink.
Empathy wines, uncomfortably easy to fucking drink. Order now at empathywines.com. Guys, order a 3-pack, would you? Fuck. Right, Babin? Like, everybody right now, just go to empathywines.com and order a 3-pack subscription. It's 9 fucking bottles of wine. You drink 9 fucking bottles of wine. And if not, you're drinking like 9 bottles of fucking vodka. Just replace it. Next. What up, Instagram? Instagram's fucking going crunk. What up, King Boris? Bro, I'm under 21, then you can't fucking buy it, dude. What the fuck? Rogoff, what do you got on LinkedIn?
This one's also on voice. I'm sure in B2B, voice will also become a reality. How do you see devices like Alexa playing in that world, and what kind of
I believe,
for example?
I believe that voice will be a toll booth to our society, no different than search was. Thus, B2B will play it. If people are searching for you on Google, they'll be searching for you on voice. How do you show up as the result will be the question. Dude, please Twitter, the 244 of you, please buy empathywines.com. I'm about to cancel Twitter so I can restart it and have 800 of you.
Hello?
Hello, it's Gary Vaynerchuk.
Hey, Gary. How's it going?
Good, man. What's your name?
This is Luke from Minnesota.
Luke, I appreciate it, brother. Are you a Vikings fan?
We're all Vikings fans here in Minnesota.
That's a solid point. Dude, what Anthony Barr did to the fucking Jets by reneging on the contract broke my fucking heart.
I believe it. But you guys got Bell now, so it should be a good year, right?
Yeah, but we should have fucking both dudes.
But you should have both, yeah.
Anyway.
I'm surprised, but I guess he's loyal back to us, right?
Yeah, but he shouldn't have fucking said to us that he was fucking going to sign with us.
That's true.
I'm pissed. Anyway,
I have to get out the wallet.
Dude, thank you so much for buying Empathy. What are you going to do with the wine?
I'm going to give it away and then throw a little party here this summer down at the beach house and have some friends over.
Love you. Thank you so much, bro. What can I help you with?
That's the plan.
Thank you.
Yeah. So recently I just made a job change. I've been in the real estate industry for six years. I'm 36 years old. Had a really good run the last 3 years. Our average home sale here in our county is about $140,000, so it's very low probably compared to obviously where you're at, or even in Minneapolis.
Still fucking amazing, bro. Congratulations.
So it's about $5.6 million I've been doing in sales, which equates, it's about $150,000 in commissions. Recently I made a job change, but I'm going to continue the real estate industry just because I'm passionate about it. I'm wondering on how to position myself in a small market where the talk is, it's a wildfire here when you make a job change in our community. We got about 10,000 people. So
So with that being said, we got a lot of realtors talking about Luke making the move. What's Luke going to be doing? Is he going to continue real estate? Answer is yes, I'm going to be continuing real estate. However, trying to get that transition of part-time, but explaining to my clients that my hustle is still there.
I mean, I think you just fucking communicate it with LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram content.
Just keep communicating that way. Take the jabs.
Take the jabs, right? It's just communication. Like, people grossly underestimate communication.
So service the client to the best of ability, get back to them, just keep servicing, and...
That's right, because you're building up karma. It's like tonight, right? Like
right.
I'm giving so much in the macro, and it's stunning how few people that are watching the stream are actually buying empathy when I'm desperately asking. This is like, I'm in plead mode. I'm like telling people, like, I've sold 5,000 cases, I need to sell 25,000. Like, this is no joke. But it's okay, because you just keep servicing, and karma takes over in the macro long term.
So what's your say when you're in a listing presentation and the sellers that are looking to hire you to list their property say, Luke, I heard you just went part-time. What do you say?
That my part-time's better than a fucking bullshit other people's full-time.
Got it. Just be confident.
Well, if you can actually back it up, because otherwise you're full of shit. Like,
right.
Like when I talk to people, they're like, Gary, your keynote speech is $200,000. I can get somebody else for $40,000. I'm like, I'm a better deal at $200,000 than that other person at $40,000. And no joke, bro, I genuinely believe it.
Awesome.
You know, like it's not super complicated. Like back to like keeping this meta. Like, I know that we're making $40 to $50 to $60 wine for $20. Like, we're pushing hard right now. But when I tell you that the next 30 to 60 days on Facebook and Instagram, when people try the rosé and post about it, will be when we grow. So when I come out here and say, look, $40 wine for $20, like, you have to deliver on that. Bro,
right.
I genuinely believe, even listening to you for fucking 2 minutes, that your part-time is better than 90% of people's full-time.
I believe that too.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Tell them Deion Sanders' 1991 Braves.
That's true. Home run.
Like fucking, like his part-time while he
run.
played for the Falcons was still better than fucking their alternatives, which is why they dealt with that fucking shit of him being part-time.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
No, I fully understand you. I appreciate your time and appreciate everything you do and giving out all the free content, just kind of like what everyone else has been saying tonight.
I appreciate it, bro. Tonight's been super fun.
So, yeah, I can't believe you put down that bottle so
dude,
quick.
I can't believe I drank a fucking bottle of wine. I like
you drank a bottle of wine.
Dude, it's funny. I'm looking at Babin, but he looks like a chimpanzee. Like, shit's getting weird down here. You know? Like, so.
That's awesome.
Is
this call recorded at all so I can save it?
Yeah, of course. It's done.
They are? Awesome.
Yeah, we're saving it. We're going to post the whole fucking thing. You'll be able to clip it.
That's awesome.
All right, bro.
Cool,
Thank
Gary.
you. See you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Later.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
This is Ryan. Who's this?
It's Gary fucking Vaynerchuk.
What's up, man? This is Hammy TV.
I know, bro. Dude, Hammy, I literally think you're a top 100 Instagram account in the world, and people are sleeping on your talent.
Thank you, Gary. I try my best.
Do you think people sleep on your talent because you're sex-oriented? Even Trouty. Trouty hits me like, I genuinely think when you post whatever Hammy fucking empathy wine video you're going to post is, which you're not charging me for, which you probably could charge $50,000 for, is going to sell so much fucking wine. I need to call you, but I'll tell you now. In that post, I kind of need you to say, hey, like, I need you to break the fourth wall, and after you're done with your skit, I need you to be like, hey, Gary means a lot to me. He's helped me a lot. Like, if you order, it would mean a lot to me. That's when I think I would sell a fuckload. But, like, Trouty DMs me. He's like, yo. He's like, are we cool with the Hammy thing? He's got a ton of dildo content on his account. What was my reply, Trouty?
No, I mean, you're not going to put that in the wine, though.
My reply was, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Literally, dude, Hammy, you'll love this. Trouty, who's the best? And he gets it. Like, he's not a fucking prude. He's just, like, worried about... He's like a businessman. he literally writes me. He's like, "Are we like not in a great way?" He's like, "Hey, just triple checking. Are we cool with sending Hammy wine for his skit? I don't know if you know that because they know that I barely consume anything and don't give a fuck." He's like, "Just so you know,
of course.
an obnoxious amount of Hammy TV's content is fucking dildo shit." My reply was like, he's like, "Are we cool with it?" My reply, it was amazing. On this thread, my reply was, "Yep." Dude, Hammy, I'm not joking.
Oh my God.
I'm not joking, bro. After you make your little skit, if you figure out how to put like the last 5 seconds breaking the wall and being like, "Hey, Gary's a homie. This whole channel has like he's a homie. Like, please order." I actually think it might be the big like. I feel like your community is so gives a fuck about you. I think we're gonna sell a fuckload of wine, and I hope your whole premise is like, "Yo, serve fucking empathy wine because you're gonna get fucking lucky tonight if you do."
No. I mean, there's gonna be no dildos.
I'm about to hook up with Babin. I'm so fucking cocked on this fucking empathy bottle. And he just bought 9 bottles. Like, that's not even that much.
I'm ready. I've been waiting for any bottle that comes here. I've been
We
waiting
sent
for
the
it. I
case,
ordered
right?
the case
Where
too.
we-
So.
It went out today.
It went out
So
today,
it's
right?
gone out today.
Hammy's
Maybe tomorrow.
mass. This
Yeah.
week. You'll be getting it shortly, bro. I'm dying to hear what you're gonna do. I'm all about it, bro. Do whatever the fuck you want. You know your
No
audience.
dildos. It won't be dildos.
Dude,
Come
I
on,
want
man.
dildos. I want
he
fucking
always-
Dude, whatever sells the most. You know your audience.
I know what I'm doing. I mean, I just
Dude,
grew
I trust you
320,000
more than
people in 2
anybody.
weeks.
I know it's sexually oriented, but I trust you blindly. I believe this, bro. It's crazy that you... And you know what's really funny? You know what's funny, Hammy? I fucking hate the Patriots more than I hate, I don't know, everything that's bad in the world. Like, I hate the Patriots more than I hate Hitler, right? Like, I hate the Patriots. But
I know.
tonight, you, Bob Memory, like, it's amazing how much I love the people from fucking Boston area. I
We're
love
wild.
the human beings from the Boston area until they talk about football. Then I want to stab a pencil through their fucking dick hole.
This empathy wine sounds like it gets you twisted. I can't wait to get I'm excited. Gary sounds lit
it's
right
crazy.
now. I
Like,
can't even see
I
him.
went to college in Newton, Mass. I spent a ton of time because of Mount Ida and like the hoods of Massachusetts. Like AJ went to BU. He married an incredible girl from Boston. Trouty's from the Boston area. I love Boston humans, especially pre-2001 when you guys still had ruggedness. You've won too many titles. Now you're a bunch of fucking soft dick faces. As sports fans.
Gary.
But as humans, I fucking love the fuck out of you.
Hey Gary, wait. So while we're here, I think I got 2 real questions. The first is I'm interested in how you got to be able to deliver to Massachusetts because that had to have been difficult, right? For the
So it's
license
funny.
with liquor.
The most exciting thing about Empathy Wines is Wine Library and other retailers can't ship to Illinois, Texas, and Massachusetts. But when you're a winery, you can ship to these states as a winery. That's why.
Nice. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not easy. That's nice. I was always wondering. I was like, how
I've
did
been
he pull it
dying.
off?
You know, there's that funny viral video when a kid asked me about cannabis. Like, I just posted on Instagram. One of my all-time great clips is some kid from Houston complaining he's lazy as shit. Like, I roast him. It's a super viral clip. We just posted it on IGTV. But in there, he says he's from Houston. I talk about hating Texas because I can't ship there. Now with Empathy, I finally can, so I'm super fired up.
Perfect.
Go
Well,
ahead,
I'm not
what's
going to
your
waste your
second
time because I don't even remember. I was going to ask something
Dude,
else,
Hammy,
but-
on a serious note, everybody's watching Hammy TV. Go follow the account. I mean, look, it's a little racy. It's him and it. Are you guys married? Help me.
Not yet. We're getting there.
Fiance.
Almost.
Fiancé or not?
We're getting there.
Fiancé. What the fuck? Dude, I'm fucking finished. Like, she's your fiancé? Dude, first of all, when you guys came here, the first thing that went through my head is like, dude, this guy's batting way over his head. She's way too cute for you, bro.
Oh, you're killing me, Gary. That's false, but I love it.
Like, she's like a solid 9, and you're like a 6. Like, you know.
And I'm Irish too, so you know what that means, right?
You're
I
a
get the
4.
curse.
You're a 4, bro.
Yeah.
But dude, you're fucking charismatic as fuck, so it all made sense to me.
Gary, everything I learned from you, so I don't know.
Hammy,
anything
I expect
that,
the greatest piece of content ever. I'm so fired up to see what you come up with. You can't imagine.
Yeah, I get about 7 skits written down, so that's what I do. I just think all day throughout the day, and then I just write them.
Everybody's watching. If you're okay with sexually oriented content, because that's what it is, but it is with his fiance. It's super funny. Hammy TV, one of the great accounts on Instagram. What's the matter, man?
Anyway, Gary, I'll let you get to your people, all right?
Love
if
you.
you need anything, you know where to get me. Love you.
Thank you, bro. The battery on the camera eye?
The power patch going now.
All right. YouTube and Facebook, see ya. Hopefully you're on Instagram and Twitter now. Let's go. Basically anything you ever tell me in secret always is potential.
This is Zach. We also do barter.
Zach!
What's going on, Gary?
First of all, thank you for the barters. Thank you so much for the order tonight.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, man, I've been following you for a long time, and definitely motivate me to get after it. And really excited to buy 100+ cases of your wine with some of my partners. One of my clients, a cannabis company. We're going to meet you in LA next month, and have a good time and learn everything we can from you and your team.
Dude, I fucking love you, bro. I can't wait to bring value. What can I answer for you tonight?
I guess I got one
drunk
quick
Gary's
question for
rare.
you.
Buzzed Gary is a rare feat. Like, this is like, I don't know, 15 times a month. I'm actually not that buzzed, but there's definitely something going on. So I'm definitely not normal. So anything's possible right now, so fire away.
Yeah. I guess my question for you is, I left my ad agency I worked at for several years. I left it at age 24, started my own, launched it here in Anchorage, Alaska. And I guess the hardest thing is what's the best way to scale that, going from, we're on scale to do 4x what we did last year. But the problem we're running into is how can we convince the companies, the agents, how can we get new clients to break the mold from the way they're doing things with the old agencies here and adopt a newer form of doing things, creating content, going digital.
Since I lived it, you don't spend any time on people. You don't spend any time. I saw that text. You don't spend any time on convincing people that are not convincible.
Yeah.
This is a very important point. What up, Paplin? This is a very, very important point, brother. You spend zero time trying to convince people that are not bought in.
Just move on.
Correct. Are you following? It's a very important point.
I was able to build Vayner from 0 to 150 million in 7 years is because I didn't spend time trying to convince people. I just moved on.
Fucking Gary V. Yes, come on.
It's pretty clear when they're not buying in.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh, it's pretty clear when they're not buying in, when it's time to move on.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I'm in a meeting 7 minutes in, and I just mail in the next 23 minutes.